Welcome to ECNTRADE Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. The markets were relatively mixed overnight due to the US absence in observance of Independence Day. Nevertheless, the Australian dollar has recognised the support level from that 67, 65, 75 area, and from the bounce does potentially look for a further gain into today's session. Meanwhile, market eyes will probably be watching today's announcement from the Reserve Bank of Australia monetary policy, which is due out at 2:30. There appears little doubt that the RBA will lift cash rates again when the board meets, with an expected announcement of a conservative 50 basis point rate hike in the monetary policy. This will be the third monthly hike in a row. This may officially elevate its official cash rate, or the OCR, from 0.85 to 1.35% as the RBA attempts to slow inflation acceleration. So from the break of the 68.60 resistance overnight does give further room to the upside, which looks towards 69.35 or towards 70 cents as a potential target. Any pullback, I do anticipate market to again display a round of demand in front of the level of 67.75 area. Looking at the euro, the market is still somewhat indecisive in terms of taking the market to its topside target around 104.75.85 to 105.40. In light of the pattern, we still seem to be pressuring this support area seen at 104.10, with the level beneath holding at 103.45. If this pattern does continue its course, then I do anticipate the market will lift towards that top side around 104.75.85 to a potential target of 105.40 and reassess. Once again, after failing to reach its downside target for dollar yen, the market is finding somewhat demand in front of the level of 133.70.90, with the initial supports holding at 134.70. As the market climbs, we've just taken out the resistant level at 135.75, which gives us room there to re-challenge the top side around 136.25 and the key cap that has been respected at least 4 times at 136.70.90. In light of the pattern, though, we're still weak, so I still expect to see another down test very soon. Since the rebound on Friday, sterling is just holding its ground as it holds around 121. In light of the pattern, I still feel there is potential to the upside, and therefore look beyond 121.35 and look towards 121.65.75 to 122.25, and with the downtrend holding around 123.40.50. Any weakness should continue to find demand in front of this level, seen somewhere around 119.20.45. Sterling CAD still holding above that support level, which is a key point, that is at 155.20. And while intact, I do anticipate the market to stage a recovery. There is divergence here in both oscillators and therefore could see the rise back towards top side of the range around 157.25 and reassess. After its initial stab to the downside on Friday and posting a Japanese hammer, which is bullish, I feel the market still has potential to gain and therefore look towards the top side around 1,819 to 1,826 and reassess from there. In light of the strength, any weakness towards this region of 1,788 to 92 may again find demand. And wrapping up with oil, well, the market's still holding above that 102 key level and focusing on the top side clears 107 figure 65. In terms of the direction, I feel there is still a little bit more room towards that top side, but it would need to clear 110.40.55 to produce any further bullish momentum. And until then we're likely to hold within that range, that is, of 102 to 110.5. Well, that wraps it for the morning. Thank you very much for joining me. And as always, look out for the intraday report and also the end of the day wrap.